fresh off the press. We got to jump right into blockbuster trade. Y'all know what's going on in the NBA. James Harden traded to the Brooklyn Nets. We're Brooklyn now. That's wild,
Brooklyn.
Bro. That's the Bronx, but
Jojo, you're not from Brooklyn anyways. You're from Buffalo. Just accept.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, relax, bro.
Yo, your Bills, they made the second round of the playoffs, man. Your Bills.
Congrats, bro.
Congrats, Bills Mafia. Strong out here.
Yo, so let's get into it. Yo, James Harden to the Nets. The Rockets get Victor Oladipo, XM corrects. 3 first-round picks. Milwaukee gets a first-round pick.
Bro.
So Brooklyn gave up 4, right?
I got 3.
But
Brooklyn
they gave up
rounders
to Houston, but then they get another one to Milwaukee, right? So they gave up 4 first-round picks. That's fucking insane. That's insane. Like I mean, I guess basketball's different, but like shit. 4 first.
Well, that's their future.
That's a lot.
They don't win a title this year. It's kind of like. What was the reason? What was the point? Obviously, we know what's going on in Houston. James wanted out of there. His first option at first was the Nets, and then he was trying to get to Philly, which last minute that didn't work out. But can you imagine that locker room, right? You got 3 of the most petty players right now currently in the NBA. They're gonna be playing together. You got KD, Twitter fingers, right? You got James Harden right now, which that whole fiasco going on in Houston, well, that's coming to an end now. And you got what's going on with Kyrie Irving in the NBA. How do you think that's gonna mesh going on onto the floor? Like,
I think one of the reasons why they even went after Harden is because they don't think Kyrie's gonna be there. I don't think Kyrie's gonna be there. I don't think he's gonna show up. I don't think he's gonna like half-ass play. He's going to like cause drama. I think they brought in Harden because they don't have faith in Kyrie.
He's already been causing drama even since the ending of last season. You know, he boycotted the season. He didn't play. I mean, like, to each his own. You know, he has his reasons. You know, his injury last year, he barely played any games. Coming in, like, it doesn't seem like he wants to play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's been playing great.
And I think that's why they put so much into Harden, because they know that, like, you can't rely on Kyrie. Like, you don't know if he's going to be there 3 years from now. You just don't know. Like, I think having Harden and KD is a more surefire thing. Shit, they get rid of Kyrie, they pick up Westbrook. You got the trifecta back together once again.
No, that's not happening.
That's not happening. They have nothing to trade anymore. They have nothing to trade.
Nobody pulls that off.
They sold away their future by getting rid of all them picks. So.
Yeah, they can't do shit.
Bro, they even got rid of Jared Allen. That guy's been killing it for the Nets, bro.
They better hope.
That guy is great. Top blocker. He's out here cooking.
I got a stat here that says a tweet. There are only 7 active players in the NBA with a career usage above 29%. 3 of them, KD, Kyrie, and James Harden, now play for one team. So, you know what that means? Who the hell is going to get the ball? With all 3 of them. Right now, I think Kyrie's, bro, he's sitting down because he got caught with COVID. I guess he went to his sister's 30th birthday or something over the weekend.
And he got caught massively. Right now, all the media on him. Everyone's watching Kyrie. I mean, you're in the Mecca, right? You're in Brooklyn. You're in New York. Media's on you. Yo, you sneeze the wrong way. You eat the wrong food. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And I saw somebody, they were saying on Twitter, like, people are mad, like, oh, why is everybody snitching on him? I was like, well, he's kind of snitching on himself, really. I mean, first of all, like, when we had the bubble, the NBA was the fucking leader in this whole COVID shit. They fucking went to the bubble, they created that snitch line, and people got snitched on. I remember there's a guy from Houston that got kicked out, didn't he? Because he invited one of the testing ladies back to his room or something. He got kicked out at the end, right before the playoffs were about to start or something.
Yeah, right. They're cracking on COVID protocols, outside. You know what I mean? Like, there's still rules you have to follow, whether, you're seeing family, you're going out to eat. Like, there's all these restrictions that you have to take serious. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's safety, like, it's safety.
And so, he not only went out and did that all by himself, just like Harden did when he went to whatever, his friend's party or whatever. He's telling himself, man. So we'll see right now. For right now, it seems like it's going to be Harden and KD for the time being. There's questions if Kyrie even wants to play or come back. He's going to come back and play. I mean, you have to play to get that contract money that you.
I don't
signed.
think it's necessarily that he won't come back. It's just like, is he going to have the There's a difference when somebody's playing out there just for a paycheck and they're not like playing with any passion. Like, you're not going to win a championship like that. Like, you're not like you. Trying to compete with all these other guys that are so hungry that want to play, and he's just kind of like half-assing. And I'm not to say like he won't like turn it around and like be serious about it, but it's just like right now it's like, can you trust him? And I think it was part of the. I'm sure that played a factor into getting Harden. I mean, like you have to think about that. Like, and then
everyone has. We don't know what's going on with him, right? Obviously, but like we're just looking at the actions, right? So like if you're not playing, you're getting all that money, you're kind of hurting. Like,
you got to play. They don't give you that for free. You get your signing bonus for free just for signing the contract, but you got to play to make money. If you don't go to work, you don't get paid.
Well, just like that bullshit. Like he said, he's not going to talk to the media. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, dead. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, this is your job. This is what you sign up for. You talk to the media. Like, this is what's in your contract. You can't just sit here and boycott and say like, I'm not going to talk to the media. No, this is what you signed up for. You knew what you're getting into. This is what it is. Like, this helps.
Just go out there.
This promotes the brand of the NBA. I understand you might not like some of the things that people say, but like this is the job. It's part of it. Yeah, your job is not just playing basketball. Your job is to help promote the NBA as well. And you can't just sit here and like it. He just comes off like such a whiny bitch to me. Like he just pisses me off. Like,
right, so check this, right? Everyone thought LeBron was the issue why he left Cleveland.
I mean, I think LeBron's got his own issues, but I think they both. I think they clashed. I think they clashed.
You know what I mean? Of course they clashed. But look at Kyrie's persona now, right? You see him now. You see him on the Celtics. You see what's going on in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Even when he went to the Celtics, there was that thing where he was kind of like walking around with swagger, like, "Hey, I'm the guy, the championship guy. Let me teach you, young man, how to win championships because I'm a champion." You know what I mean? I got the ring.
He was stressed out with the Celtics. He felt like he had to carry the team, and he had what I think was Tatum a rookie at the time when he went to the Celtics, and he had Hayward got injured and all that, and he was stressed there. He needed out. Like everything started off well. He was hyped, and then look what happened. He had to put the team on his back, and he was like, "Oh,
he's not a lead guy. He's not a leader. He's not a leader. This is what it is."
And he wanted to be the guy, right? He left LeBron to be the guy, meaning his first 3 years in the league with the Cavs, they didn't even make the playoffs. LeBron comes, you straight to the finals, and then you're gonna go ahead and dip out on LeBron and leave that,
The thing is, you can't be a guy and not be a leader. Like, to be the guy, you have to be the leader. Like, it's just what it is. Like, and he's not. Like, at the end of the day, this is a team sport. Like, you can ball out all day long, but like at the end of you still need these other guys you need to elevate their play by being a better leader, and he's just not that.
I don't know if you guys saw Stephen A's take. He's like, I think Kyrie should just retire, man. Whether you have all this stuff going on in your life, but the point is, if you're not playing, you're not producing your team, you're getting paid $30 million a year. You're just hurting the organization. Like, honestly, if you feel in your heart you want to play,
it's the organization's fault to keep on signing him. If it's their job to be like, you know what, I'm not going to pay you anymore. Like, like you're like, screw you. Like, and the thing too is like this team is going to be really tricky because then you're also having a rookie coach with Steve Nash, who's never coached ever. And he's a great basketball mind, but obviously coaching is a whole different game. So like we're going to see like how this is going to mesh with like his thought process.
Hold their players accountable. These rookie coaches, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? They're new to it. They're coming from the player side onto the coaching side. But
yeah, we have to see how they're going to be a really interesting situation because
my question is, this is the question: are they coming out of the East?
No,
I think so. I think so. He's gonna play, man. He's gonna play. He sat out last. He sat out.
No, he's talking about like if they're gonna make the finals.
Yeah,
the finals.
No, I don't think so. I think they're gonna blow up. I think they're gonna implode on themselves. I don't think.
I don't know because the way this season goes,
they might make a run.
KD and Harden. You don't think them two can make it to the finals? Just them two? Let's say them two.
I mean, we gotta see. Yeah, you look on paper, yeah, but like we just have to see how this is going to work out between these guys because with Steve Nash as a coach, and then like how Harden and KD are going to mesh because they're not necessarily like team players. They're all coming from a situation where they were the guy. KD probably knows how to handle that better, obviously being in Golden State. But like, I mean, we'll have to see. Like, if they're getting hot at the end of the season, then I might change my mind. But looking at it now and just seeing like these guys just look like drama queens, honestly, and it seems like basketball is like these guys have just turned into like prima donnas. Like it's getting so frustrating, honestly. And it just seems like there's so many of these like personalities that are just like, and it's like it's almost ruining it for me. But we'll see once it gets towards the end of the season. Like I don't see how they beat Miami, man. Like I don't see how they beat Miami. I don't see how they beat Boston. Like we'll see. If they get hot, then I'll change my mind. But currently looking at it now, I mean, obviously they haven't even played a game together yet. So we just gotta see.
I think he's gonna play, man. Kyrie's gonna play. He sat out last season. He was out of the bubble, if you guys remember, because of injury. So he didn't even play last year, and he was one of these guys that wanted to shut down the season because of all the social justice stuff that was going on outside of the bubble. So my thinking is he's coming in the season and he wants to play, and he wants to win. He wants to be the reason for winning. And when they first combined KD and Kyrie, then people were like, "Oh, snap!" Like they might, the Nets might be, they might do some damage. And now that they got Harden, I can see a scenario where Harden and Kyrie bump heads for. Like I said, I just read this thing off of Twitter. The most usage above 29%, 7 people, and 3 of them are in the Nets right now. So I definitely see a scenario where KD is going to get his points, and he's probably the best facilitator out of the 3. But I see trouble with James Harden sharing the ball with Kyrie. I don't know how this is gonna happen.
Bro, that's gonna be insane, bro. Ball handling. It's funny. I saw a meme on Instagram. It was like 2K in our like 24-second shot clock, and how they're gonna spend one possession. It was Harden dribbling the ball for 10 seconds, KD dribbling the ball for the next 10, and then Kyrie right at the end.
Let me ask you this: does Houston make the playoffs this year?
Oh, right now, man.
You're getting Oladipo, and then Westbrook is still on the team. Do they make it?
Who else do they got? They have DeMarcus Cousins. Who else is on that team? I don't even know who's on the Rockets.
They got John Wall.
They got John Wall. I don't know why. Why did I say Westbrook? I meant to say John Wall. I was thinking John Wall when I said.
Yeah, I was like, no. Westbrook's on the Wizards. I had to think I'm like, bro, no.
No, I was thinking I remember that, and I was thinking Westbrook when I was thinking John Wall when I said Westbrook. But do they make a run, or do they make the playoffs? Like,